I'd like to talk to you today about Findashboard, which is all about giving small to medium-sized businesses access to all their financial services and financial activities in a single place. I started thinking about Findashboard and the idea of having that access to all those different financial service providers in a single place when I was at notonthehighstreet.com, which is a UK marketplace for arts and crafts businesses. And I worked there as a product person and dealt a lot with their 5,000 sellers on the platform. And one of the things I observed from watching those sellers firsthand was the amount of time and frustration sometimes they spent on having to go through different dashboards for the different channels that they operate through. So the reality often is with these sellers that they don't sell exclusively on a marketplace like notonthehighstreet.com, but they also sell on Amazon, they also sell on Etsy, Rakuten, a variety of marketplaces. And in addition, they might have their own website, they might even sell offline at markets, for instance. And I observed firsthand the amount of time that goes into having to go through different tools, updating sales information in spreadsheets, having to go into these tools to get a good view of their sales and financial activity. I compare that to almost having to build your own house and having to deal with a wide variety of suppliers that will supply you with different parts of your house. So for instance, imagine having to deal with at least 3 people for 3 different things. So one person providing you with the bricks to go into your house, another person who builds the doors that will have to go into your house, and yet another person who builds the roof that goes on top of your house. Now think of an average small to medium-sized business and the nature of their business and how they run their businesses, where they will, especially if they sell abroad, deal with foreign exchange providers like World First or Western Union, and they'll have a separate dashboard for that. But they'll also sell on online marketplaces, which are likely to have their own payment providers, like, for instance, eBay deals with PayPal, and Adyen is the preferred payment platform for notonthehighstreet.com. Or you have your own e-commerce site through Shopify, which in turn has its own dashboard. Or you use an accounting package like QuickBooks or FreshBooks, and they have their own tool. Or finally, you use TaxJar to manage your tax activities. So you can see, even just from this slide, how as a small to medium-sized business, you can end up spending a lot of time just going through all these different tools to manage your financial activities and to get a good, coherent view of your financial activities. So going back to the example of building your own house, rather having to deal with all these different suppliers who might have their own invoicing ways and stuff. And even if you pay them through your single bank account, rather than having to do that in 3 different ways, Findashboard tackles that problem by having a single point of truth through which you can manage all those different activities. You have a single view of all your activity with these different financial service providers in our case. And you have to log into a single place rather than having to go through a wide variety of dashboards. And building that solution and designing it is fairly straightforward. And you can see by the single user interface that we've designed here, which is very easy to build, given that it's just a front basically, because the back end is all powered by existing APIs from the likes of PayPal, World First, or QuickBooks, which as a user I can have simple access to all these services through a simple and single user interface, which we're looking to launch soon, aiming for 1,000 users by the end of this quarter. So hopefully you've seen how Findashboard is all about making running and growing your business as easy and efficient as possible. Thank you very much.